Hello everybody and welcome back to the Is It Better Than I Thought series. Last episode we did the Splattershot Jr. and this episode we're going to be doing the Splattershot, an upgrade to the Splattershot Jr. The Splattershot has a bit more range than the Splattershot Jr., has better damage, about the same fire rate, it has worse fire rate, and it has Trizooka and Suction Bomb as its special. Compared to the Splattershot Jr., the Splattershot has more accuracy and is an overall better fighter and can paint well. The only downside to this weapon is it gets outranged by a lot of other shooters and other weapon classes like chargers, some sloshers, and all the backliners obviously. But today we'll be taking it into two matches of Turf War and maybe one or two matches of Anarchy. Alright, so the first match of the day is Turf War on Robo Ramen. And it looks like a pretty fair matchup. We also have another Splattershot on our team. It's always nice to see. Now the fun thing with this weapon is it's an upgrade to the Splattershot Jr. A bit slower fire rate, but deals more damage, has a stronger bomb in my opinion, but I still think that the Splattershot Junior's bomb, the Splat Bomb, is an overall better bomb, and it's kind of like an average bomb. It's like the grenade of this game, which arguably is very good. Now the Trizooka, which I just used, gives you 3 shots of 3 bullet ink blot thingies. I don't know what they're called, but basically it can pack a lot of power and is essentially very powerful. It's always fun to get kills with the Trizooka because it makes you feel all powerful and all that. So this weapon sports a 3-shot kill, an upgrade to the Splattershot Jr.'s 4, but as a drawback it has slower fire rate and slightly more range. Now the thing about the Suction Bomb is it has a bigger blast radius and it can stick to walls, although because of that it has a slower detonation time. So your enemies will have more of a chance to get out of the way. And the timer only starts once it hits the wall or floor of like where you're throwing it. So it's not going to blow up in the air because you threw it too far or something. Another thing about the Trizooka is it's a very AoE special, meaning that you don't have to aim directly at the player to actually hit them and deal damage or splat them. But the closer you get to the target, the better chance you have of splatting them. Oh. That you saw there, canceling the splashdown there, is that the Splattershot is very good at combat. I'd say it's like more average compared to some other weapons that can be very hyper aggressive, but it can both play the part as like mid-range by poking bombs and like up there fighting in the front lines. Oh, I even got a fist bump. But that's the thing, is it's all about how you want to play it. And see there, 9 kills and 3 deaths. That's way better compared to last episode with what I did with the Junior, because the Junior is really only meant for painting and farming specials, which it can be used for fighting, but you know, there's way better options like the Splattershot Jr., which only takes a few more levels of grinding to actually get it if you just first started the game. Alright, it's Robo Ramen again, and I'll cut ahead to when I get the next map. Alright, finally. It's the other map. I started this recording at about 11 and it's been around 30 minutes. Aside from a 4-minute water break, I've been queuing up for matches over and over again. And it's taken half an hour. Isn't that great? Yeah, I guess that's RNG for you. Never quit. One of the fun things about this weapon is that, you know, you can really play it however you want, but it really excels as a frontliner. And bringing it, like, reeling your position back for the special is also really nice. Alright, so now that we got our 2 Turf War matches done on both the maps, it's time to hop into some Anarchy, which is currently Tower Control. Alright, Barnacle and Dime Tower Control, currently on a 2-series win streak. Now the nice thing about the Trizuka is its shots can cover the whole tower and pretty much take whoever's out if they're riding it. But that's pretty much not all the time. Also, the suction bomb is really good for placing on the edges of the tower and just making the other players work to find cover to stay alive on the tower. Oh, saw him there, but just didn't know exactly where. One nice thing about Splatoon 3 that's better than the other games is when you have a disconnect within the first minute, the match completely stops. Which most of the time it's good, but other times when you're like about to win and it's only been a minute and someone rage quits, that's not fun. Nor fair to like the team that's winning. But it's just a game after all. And there he is. Oh, and there's a wipeout. Well, that's pretty much a win. Didn't really get to show off much there, but that's the thing. It's just, this weapon's just an overall good fighter. It's the first really real shooter that you get, in my opinion, because I feel like the Splattershot Jr. is kind of like the test version of the Splattershot. I mean, it even has Junior in its name. Whereas the Splattershot can, you know, pack more of a punch, and it just kind of can get out of more situations and win more fights because of its better accuracy and more range. Oh, thank gosh. It's the other map right away. I thought it would be like how Turf War was, where I had to spend another 30 minutes and wait for the maps to change to get the other one. Alright. I'll try to be more aggressive in this one so you guys can see the perks of playing an aggressive shooter, but no promises. Alright. That's alright. At least I know where he is, though. Oh, yeah, we took him out. That's nice. There goes down the inferior Splattershot, because he's on the other team. There we go, there's one down. Narrowly dodged that roller back there. I think he's camping. Yeah. How do you get away from that blaster, because those two shots are deadly. The fun thing about this weapon is I don't normally main these types of weapons. I don't really main frontline shooters that much. I'm more of a blasters kind of person, and chargers. And sometimes I'll main frontline shooters, just not Splattershot. Gives me kind of walk and shoot syndrome whenever I play this. I love the song that the tower plays because it sounds like an ice cream truck. I observed one of the badges on the what's it called? On the one of the rollers, carbon roller, that's what it's called. Splash tag, and it appears that he's a Teratoka division player, which, if you don't know, that's Japan and like the Asias for X battles, basically meaning that he's like good at the game or something. Oh, lag played into my favor there. Yeah, I think he hit me with like 3 directs there, but we couldn't take the tower. It's whatever. Anyway, that concludes the gameplay segment of this episode, so I guess we'll hop on to the final verdict. So was the Splattershot better than I thought? I would say no. I'd say it's a bit worse than I thought, or maybe even the same, because I always thought it was a decent weapon, not the best, not the worst. It was a step up from the Splattershot Junior, but used in the right way, it can be very good. But I'd say it's probably not that good for me, at least the way I play with it, but who knows, maybe it's the right weapon for you. Anyway, remember to like and subscribe, and you can click and see my other video that I did on like this for the Splattershot Junior. Other than that, I'll see you next time, and goodbye.